episode begins with Squidward and SpongeBob walking to work, where SpongeBob tells a false story about overcooking the fries as usual, much to Squidward's annoyance. However, when they reach the workplace, SpongeBob and Squidward are both shocked to see that the Krusty Krab has dramatically changed. Mr. Krabs comes out and reveals that he has turned the restaurant into a hotel and renamed it the Krusty Towers, with the original building now on top of a large tower. When SpongeBob asks Mr. Krabs why he's built the hotel, he explains that while he was on vacation, he had fun, but was shocked by his outrageously high hotel bills, telling up to $345, and realized how much money hotels can make off of anything, including food. He also says that the employees at his hotel lived by code. We shall never deny a guest even the most ridiculous request, which was on a gold plaque above a fireplace in the hotel he stayed at. He puts that code in for the Krusty Towers, as well. Mr. Krabs then brings SpongeBob and Squidward into the hotel and quickly makes them his new hotel employees. A customer enters and orders a double Krabby Patty with no onions and extra pickles, but then leaves when Mr. Krabs tells him that he must book a hotel room and order room service to eat their food because the customer only has an hour for lunch. Patrick soon arrives and becomes the hotel's first actual guest, which Squidward can't help but question. Patrick tells Squidward that he sometimes just needs to get away from it all. After Patrick signs the register, which he initially believed was a test he'd failed to study for, Squidward carries Patrick's bags up to his room. He tries to take the guest elevator, but Mr. Krabs stops him and explains that he must take the employee elevator, which is actually in fact a staircase. Patrick then requests Squidward to come several more times for ridiculous reasons. Whenever Squidward gets to the bottom of the hotel, Mr. Krabs tells him to go back up to do something that Patrick wants even though he just got back, which annoys Squidward more and more. Squidward complains to Mr. Krabs about his unreasonable behavior, but Mr. Krabs refuses to do anything about it, saying he has the right to be as unreasonable as he wants, citing the plaque. After being ordered to give Patrick a bubble bath, Squidward refuses, states that he has had enough, and rides the guest elevator down to the lobby where he stubbornly quits his job, despite Mr. Krabs' protests. He walks out the door and immediately comes back to the hotel as a guest instead of an employee. He decides to punish Mr. Krabs by taking advantage of his code. Squidward demands a room on the top floor and that Mr. Krabs carry him to get there, which he gets both by paying him and using the plaque. He orders a Krabby Patty with cheese, nose hair, and toenail clippings, and forces Mr. Krabs to eat it for his own humor. Also, Patrick has the cheese all over his room, which is supposed to be on that Krabby Patty, because he said earlier he wanted the room with cheese. Squidward then wants his cookies like the ones his mother makes, which Mr. Krabs resentfully has to get from Mrs. Tentacles. SpongeBob comes with him to have Squidward's mother help him make the cookies. Then after the cookies are completed to Squidward's satisfaction, he asks Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob to repaint his room and change his furniture. I can't do this.